This unified all-star game combination between MLS and ESPN, as well as the Special Olympics, to come together and create a unique opportunity for these athletes.
David, it's a gorgeous day. It's tons of rain, but I don't think players could ask for anything more than this. They've been waiting in their locker rooms for about an hour to get the kickoff going.
Yeah, you get hyped right in that time. You got to try and stay calm and get ready to go.
Hyped. You wait all day for the game to start, and then the rain comes, and it's just a sad feeling. You want to be out in the field. You want to be playing, especially on an occasion like this. You make friends with all these new people. You're excited to play with them. You've been hearing about them as all-stars all year. You've heard all the hype, and then you get a chance to finally play with them. So everyone around here couldn't be happier that we got to see this occasion.
So East in their home blues, going right to left on your screen, and West in their away grays, going left to right on your screens. You see the crowd starting to fill in across from us. As these two teams get kicked off and get going, we will play right up until 7:30, so just straight through as one half. As because of the weather, we were forced into a few changes, unfortunately, limiting our time here, but we're still very excited to get after that one. Joseph Woodland there losing the ball.
And it appears, David, that East is in a 3-5-2 formation.
And the ball goes across the face of goal and rolls out. First big opportunity we see there from the Western Conference. Good opportunity cut in front of goal there. And it looks like it came off the foot of Mohammed there.
And there we saw West attacking down the right wing, a space that's going to be open as the East team is playing with three tight center backs. And here it comes again, a turnover, leaves the shot. Nice save.
Long shot put right on the hands of our goalkeeper here. And now we're ready to break.
And the West, while the East is in a 3-5-2, the West in a more traditional 4-4-2, which will morph into a 4-3-3 as the second striker drops off.
Good opportunity there to play it out of pressure there from Bull Rule. Ball over the top, offside called. Now this game is a combination of athletes from all over the country and also from all different backgrounds. You've got players with some disabilities coming out of the Special Olympics, and as well as their unified partners, the partners and the players all try out, selected by their coaches. Most MLS clubs have unified teams, started with Portland and Seattle. And so two players were selected from every club to be a part of this. That ball cleared out along the right side.
And we have 21 of the 23 MLS clubs represented here today. Each club sending a partner and an athlete from their hometown team.
A chance to break into the box once again here.
He's in on goal.
Some beautiful work played to the far post and then finally cleared away.
Fantastic defending on the back post. Always so hard to track a runner and find the ball, and it was done perfectly there.
Josue Foster there making that danger from that far right side. LA Galaxy representative here for this match.
Corners are going to be extra dangerous on a wet day like this. We just saw there the slick ball going through the hands. Be interesting to see if they drive this in towards the goal to try and take advantage of the conditions.
You see Samir Mohammed out wide there potentially for the short corner, but it looks like Foster's going to take it long. So the ball's played in, headed away at the near post. A chance to potentially break for the East, but the shot comes in right on goal, and we've got our opener.
Fantastic shot from outside the box. David hitting it with topspin to come and hit off the slick ground. It's always going to be so hard for a goalkeeper to deal with that when it bounces right in front of the goalkeeper's area.
Jaden Hickel with the goal out of Sporting KC, a senior at Washburn Rural High School played 3 years of varsity soccer.
And on the turn like that.
Took that one touch, found the space, and our opening goal from outside of the box.
First round of substitutes coming in for the West team. In a shortened game like this, trying to keep players moving through quickly, ensuring everyone can get on the field, and perhaps more importantly, to keep the energy levels high.
And of course, running substitutions available throughout this game. Unfortunately, losing a couple minutes, so we'll try and get everyone in when we can.
Whenever we see an early goal like this, it's interesting to see what happens after. Does the team that just scored stay on the front foot? Can they keep up the pressure, or do they drop off and concede possession for the near future?
So Hickel opens the scoring. Bobby, we haven't seen a ton of attack so far from the Eastern Conference, trying to put their foot on the ball a little bit here. That ball slipped through, but picked up simply. It was a good ball played in from Frederick Johnson out of Orlando.
And it looked like Johnson thought the striker was going to peel behind, and the striker checked to feet. Always tough to communicate on those last through balls into goal.
So it was a 5th-minute opener to get this game started. David Gosh and Bobby Warshaw on the call for this one. Some space down the right side. Boyern now charging down the wing. Into some good space. A chance to put it on goal, and it's just wide of the far post.
Fantastic win there in midfield. And then the quick transition. The right idea with the shot, low and hard to the far post, just hooked it a touch.
But Bobby, great reaction to see from the goal now, to see the East starting to push that attack.
Absolutely. And you always look at the mentality of a team that concedes. Do they put their heads down, or do they say, hey, let's go get it back? And clearly East has done the second option.
So now wholesale changes, line change for the Eastern Conference. A whole new set of players coming on here. And we'll see how that affects this Eastern Conference performance. Lawrence St. John coming on for the Western Conference, out of Minnesota United. St. John now on the ball, gets it up the line. Pushed into space now. Eastern Conference looking to create a little bit more. Some expectations on the Eastern Conference to win while at home. It's the host of this game. Long ball over the top, and Mohamed's offside.
Great idea, though. Just a missed time run by Mohamed, but trying to toe the last defender to get a little advantage on those balls in behind.
Samir Mohamed, unified partner out of Colorado. Chance now to take this set piece, and Bobby, got to think opportunities like this with the slick field, the conditions, you want to try and put them in some dangerous areas.
Absolutely. The more you can put the defenders facing their own goal or dealing with skipping balls in at them.
Chance coming here all the way through the face of goal. Exactly how we saw the Western Conference start to build their attack, create some threats down the wing. We see the East now creating some opportunities.
And here, nice win. And once again, the ball to the far post. That's 2 or 3 we've seen from the East. It just creeped by. Something to keep an eye on to see if they can finally convert those.
Boy Rule, a DePaul University junior, playing out on the wing. Chicago Fire has been very dangerous, the number 19. This ball's over the top. It's a foot race. The offside flag goes up once again. You can see, Bobby, both these teams anxious on that last line. Also, this is an all-star game, so these players haven't played together as much as at their clubs. Chance to play through the midfield now. Ball sprayed wide for Bull Rule once again. He's not able to keep up. There's good slick surface to make that slide here, but he's not able to get in possession.
That's always one of the best parts about playing in these conditions. You got to get at least one good slide like that in.
You a fan of playing in the rain or no?
Oh, yeah. Are you really a soccer player if you don't like playing in the rain?
Yeah. I would pray for days like this when I played. It allowed the game to get a little bit messy, which I appreciated. Mohamed running onto the ball again here. Well handled, played out there by Kalen Frangillo, New England Revolution representative. Mohamed starting to go to work now, the Rapids man. And knocked back away by Josue Foster. Good work now by our Eastern Conference hosts. Trying to play in through that midfield. Sepulveda steps up and wins the tackle. Sepulveda still on the ball down the line for Boa Rule. Left-footed cross played in, alive in the box. Opportunity coming and put just wide. Brandon Richards making the late run, Bobby, off that ball, and the right-footed shot just goes wide.
We just noted ball's getting to the back post. Here they read it, they got to it, but just inching wide. But nicely taken. It's in an awkward spot for the shot, coming up at the knee. Made solid contact, directed it towards goal, and just a foot off.
Brandon Richards, 23 goals in his debut season with the Philadelphia Union Fight team. One of the players you'd want to see that fall to.
Exactly. Giving Joseph a run for his money this year.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not the only goal scorer on this continent. Some subs being made now for the Western Conference team. Matthew St. John, Minnesota representative coming on, and the twin of Lauren St. John, the other Minnesota representative who already came on. Bobby, I love my sister, but I don't know that we could play on the same team.
It is one of our favorite stories of the day, though. Getting a chance to play on an occasion like this together with your sibling. Yeah, you definitely couldn't play with your sister in one of these games.
No, she'd be too controlling. She'd be like you, Bobby.
I've seen you guys play board games, and it's not pretty.
Said my parents as well. Good shot there of William Brown out of the San Jose Earthquakes. His second year on the unified team. A chance right in front of goal, and it's pushed away. But Bobby, Eastern Conference knocking on the door right now.
At some point, though, they need to take these chances. Every game has its ebbs and flows. We've already seen it in this one. Soccer's often about taking the chances when they come to you. If you don't, as we saw, you can get penalized.
Yeah, we have seen too often over the last few weeks a team dominating the game, not finishing their opportunities. Saw the long touch there from Roy Barul to lose possession. The West, though, trying to play through the midfield. Richardson now fighting for it.
And see here, we see the East hunting the ball, getting numbers around it, forcing turnovers. Once again, it happens there. We talked about them playing a 3-5-2. What that does is it gives you lots of numbers in the middle of the field like this. And their opportunities have come off moments here, winning it and going direct.
A deflected clearance.
Oh, tough one.
And a ball back in the box now.
Oh, so
and a great
close.
battle to go high and win it. And a huge cheer from the crowd for their goalkeeper.
Very Tim Howard-esque there from the Rapids representative.
That was Luis Miranda in goal, making the save. His best Tim Howard impersonation as he represents the Colorado Rapids. Good aggressive play.
There he is, right in the middle. Can he get it there? Oh, again.
Knocked down, still alive, and we've got the equalizer. Just 10 minutes after the opener. And who else to score it, it looks like? The man who had the best opportunity already in this one. It looks like Brandon Richards finally, oh, excuse me. It's Julian Butler, the local, out of Atlanta United, gets the goal.
So nicely taken, so composed on the finish, gets over the ball, keeps it low, keeps it on target, and finds the back of the net for the tying goal. And you can't say, David, that it's not deserved for the East.
And how about that? Julian Butler, one of the two hosts for this one, able to score on his home field, the equalizer, Bobby. And since the West scored in the 5th minute through Hickel, it has been all Eastern Conference.
And we often say this when players score. It's common for commentators to say, look how much it means to him. But wasn't that one of those moments? The celebration, the energy, just the sheer look of joy on his face to get the equalizer for his team.
Julian has been working with the Special Olympics since he was 5 years old. He graduated high school this year as he's headed to Florida A&M to study science.
Texas A&M, one of the best science and engineering departments in the world. A fantastic accomplishment.
Ball over the top now. Now it's a question, Bobby, of who's more aggressive at 1-1. So you would assume the Western Conference trying to get this one back now. Ball comes in once again. Dangerous ball in the box, and it's inches wide.
To even make contact on that, coming in with that spin and that pace, bouncing up to the hip, such great balance to get this kind of contact.
It looked like Anthony Hernandez there in the box. The Houston Dynamo striker using his left foot, not able to wrap around it. But as you said, Bobby, with the slickness of this field, you don't know which way the ball's going to bounce. He got good contact.
We saw players in the World Cup this summer not do as well with that type of ball as Hernandez just did.
I think you're referencing Harry Kane there, but I'll let it go.
A little subtweet. So great to see the West team now gaining momentum again. We talked after the first goal when West scored about the mental battle that takes place. Are you going to get on the front foot, or are you going to drop your head?
Hannah Wrigley got deep in the corner there, but wasn't able to keep possession, and now the Eastern Conference is off and running in the other direction. Michael Mastrangelo getting down the end line, the other Atlanta United representative, trying to show up for his hometown as well. And now we're going to have a quick sub. Xavier Seaton out of Sporting KC coming on.
Another ball won in midfield by the East.
And a huge collision there. Referee, it looks like will play on, allowing the Western Conference to break out. Wrigley on the ball once again. The Dallas Texans gets it to the feet of Seaton. And the offside flag goes up there. So a correction from before. It's Michael Mastrangelo who scored the goal to equalize for the blue team. Another Georgia native, as I mentioned. As you see a shot there of Mastrangelo.
Fantastic body control on the defending and then shielding off the defenders.
Yeah, Neckles Novoa there, Bobby, putting in some serious work deep in the corner. In the end, it looks like it will be a throw-in to the Eastern Conference, but Novoa doing everything he could to try and avoid that. So we are approaching halftime.
Look at that from Butler. And then the through ball. Oh, the second run almost got on the end of it.
So, Bobby, we have official confirmation. 10 minutes left in this one. They will play till 30 and then cut it. The last 10 minutes, you've seen, I'd say the opening stanza went to the Western Conference. They get the goal. Then it was heavy Eastern Conference pressure. How do you see these last few playing out?
The East has maintained control of the game, as we said once again, through their domination of midfield. But if the Western team can get it wide, as they just did, and then find a way to switch it, it didn't come off there, they have been dominating the wide channels.
Boerul can't keep his foot on that one. Mastrangelo with the long touch.
Big moment here.
The West trying to push forward. Chance here for Foster. Josue Foster pushing his way all the way deep down that right side. He cuts that ball back and a sliding tackle made.
And the best part of that was the touch inwards towards goal before he went for the cross from Foster. It's a little technique like that. There we see it. He touches in to prepare himself for the cross. He picks up his head. A fantastic defensive intervention, but intelligent attacking from Foster down the wing.
Colby Kittner out of Orlando City with that slide tackle, and now the cross cleared away and a chance to break here.
Colby Kittner looks like Jonathan Spector as well, Orlando City captain.
And he's playing like it so far. Marshalling that center back position.
Can open your hips though. Oh, picking up.
Cross played in. It's all the way through the box to the feet of Foster. Foster trying to take on Boerul.
They've been two of the standout players today.
Seaton now on the ball. Boerul comes flying in, a big tackle from him. Johnson trying to spark that counterattack. And then the big clearance there from Kittner. It's a little bit of ping pong right now, Bobby. You can see both teams playing a lot of energy.
Boerul with an early ball.
Sepulveda chasing this one. He's got some help to the middle and a huge clearance coming across to save the Western Conference.
Wonderful defending. Couldn't have gotten there pace alone. Sepulveda had the step, but just intelligent reading of the game. Had already started his movement to ensure that he was there first.
So a few subs coming on here. William Garcia Castillo out of New York Red Bulls coming on up top for the Eastern Conference team. Boerul comes out, and the hero so far, Mastrangelo, the home team goal scorer, coming off as well.
And you have to love him coming off. No player likes to move to the bench, especially at this kind of game. But Mastrangelo pushing his teammates on, ensuring they have the energy for these last 7 or 8 minutes.
Seaton runs through the clearance by Kittner, but he's able to get in possession. Kittner now charging forward. That one just past the foot of Garcia Castillo.
And with Kittner up, there's a chance for West to take advantage. Here we see it.
Looking to break now. Pushing forward is the Western Conference.
Key emergency defending here, and we will probably see more of that in the last few minutes. Both teams going for the win. They don't want to walk out of this game with a draw.
Flores Chavez out wide there. Out of Oregon, the Portland Timbers player, a junior at Wilsonville High School. This ball's floated in right on the goalkeeper's hands, and he makes the clean save.
Nice positioning to get there before it traveled to the back post. He's going to skip Sepulveda. Again, such a good read of the ball to already be moving towards it defensively.
Good battle now. Novoa back into this one defensively. He makes the tackle from behind Bobby and then puts it out for a corner kick safely.
Great movement to get his shoulder into the attacker. There we see it, using the center of gravity, just nudge him off just a little bit. Those little techniques in defending go so far.
So a big corner kick coming here. It's knocked out to the top of the box. The East trying to keep it in play.
Going himself.
And then finally cleared away. Western Conference, some heroic defending here, Bobby, in these final few minutes.
And it'll be up to Little to organize this team now. Just made a nice defensive play. Can he get them set to ensure they don't give up the late goal on the set piece?
Luis Miranda's got the pressure on him as goalkeeper here, Bobby, for the Western Conference, trying to keep things organized in front of him. So it looks like a long throw coming now. An opportunity to bring Keely Aird out of Toronto FC all the way forward. She throws it into the end line. And an offside flag goes up off the second touch. We've just hit the 25-minute mark, so 5 minutes left here in this one. Final opportunity for both these sides to try and pull out the victory.
De La Torre has had an especially strong performance in the back for the West Side.
Richards pushing forward there. Taken off the ball by Mohammed. Turned back over in a dangerous area. Richards continuing to dog the ball. Mohammed, the captain, trying to get his team out of trouble. The big tackle comes in, and it looks like a corner kick coming once again here. So Luis Miranda under pressure again. Corner kick coming here for the Eastern Conference. Is there a winner here for the home team late on? Corner played in, right off the near post. Batted away, and a second opportunity coming. Bobby, you could see the idea there, though. The flick on at that near post from Garcia Castillo.
Tough with just a couple days together as a team to get set-piece routines in place.
But, of course, coming out of the New York Red Bull system.
They already know them.
They've got tricks and tricks and tricks. It'll be Kittner this time to take. The center back floats one in on the near post. It goes over a number of bodies, and now the clearance is the break on.
Can he get a touch wide? There it is.
Seaton pushes it wide. Now Foster and Seaton charging up the field. It goes wide for Foster. He's got some help in the middle. He looks to cut back, and a big tackle made.
How good was that defending there? Sees the cut coming and reads it so perfectly.
Sometimes you say don't guess, Bobby. He guessed, or at least predicted perfectly there. Another chance to charge forward. Battle in the midfield coming here. One clean touch to get wide. Hickel able to get it up the line. He's got the lone goal for the Western Conference. He's charging forward to get back into the attack. Foster's cross at the near post, still alive in the box. A chase to get there. Mohammed does it. It's blocked.
What a block by Kittner. His team needed to come up big, and he absolutely did.
Hickel back on the ball. He floats across in. It's flicked on at the top of the box. Can anyone control it on this wet surface? It's still alive for Foster. Foster back to the top of the box. No one willing to pull the trigger. Now the Eastern Conference looks to break out. And almost space there to get across that back line, Bobby. This thing is end-to-end now as we finish up.
Look at the space in midfield. These are the games we love to watch, David.
Barazoa Doziel pushing that ball into the attack. It's cleared away at the near post. A chance now for Barazoa Doziel. Save made. It's still alive and finally cleared out. And it looks like this one will be a goal kick. Barazoa Doziel, though, Bobby, covering acres of space to win it at midfield and get in the box for the shot.
Oh, for this first block here. So brave from Kittner. And then the save, and then the intervention at the near post. Look at this. The slick ball, no problem, he says. Holding it.
The Eastern Conference making some subs. Tracy Boudall out of the Columbus Crew, the unified team, comes on. A background in graphic design, looking to design a winner here for his Eastern Conference side. As we enter the final minute of this one, a 5th-minute goal from Hickel, a 15th-minute equalizer from Michael Mastroangelo, the local host. Is there a winner left in this one?
A 5v1.
Seaton flying forward, and Colby Kittner once again puts on his hero hat.
Look at this, keeps them to one side, steps in just when the time is right to ensure they can advance.
And that is it. What a match we saw, Bobby. End-to-end action. An early opener by the Western Conference. And the Eastern Conference then, Bobby, responded the way you'd want to see. They pushed the game, confidence in their attack. And Michael Mastroangelo, what a moment for him to to score the equalizer. Michael, an energetic person, as he likes to be known, gets the tying goal here at home on his home grounds.
The game had everything you could have asked for: an early goal, a nice response from the eastern side, and then end-to-end action, opportunities in front of each goal. David, this was only our opening act for the night. I don't know how the homegrown game is supposed to live up to this.
Yeah, it's going to be a heavy one. We had rain, delays, but we got what we wanted. We got fireworks, we got lightning in this one as these two teams put on a show. The unified All-Star game here at the MLS All-Star Week, presented by ESPN and MLS Works. For myself, David Goss, and Bobby Warshar, it has been a pleasure. You can go to MLS Soccer. You can search MLS Works for any information about this program, how to get involved, tryouts for the coming season for both partners, unified partners, as well as athletes. And we hope you get involved, because for us, it has been an honor.
A special thanks to ESPN for having us, and a special thanks to Julian Gressel, and Mikey Ambrose, and Mario Williams for coming out and helping to coach today, players from Atlanta United. Wonderful event from everyone that was here.
What a day it was. Hickle in the 5th minute, Michael Mastroangelo, the home goal scorer, to tie it up in the 15th, and that's all she wrote. As East vs. West Unified 2018 games end in a 1-1 tie. Thanks for watching, and have a great night.